Hey everybody, this is Les Stroud. Stay tuned for more bushcraft. Jeremy, down in West Texas. Take it easy, Jeremy.
From the Garage Guru.
Oh yeah, from the Garage Guru.
Hey guys, welcome back. Man, it's an exciting day. I just got this in. Pretty sweet. It's a Venom Super Stove. Well, it's a Super Stove made out of a Venom bottle. There, yeah. One of those. Yeah, I kept a few of these around, but this is compliments of Zelf. Please go by and check out his channel. I'll post links in the description to who I got it from and where you can get your own. 13 bucks. That's all it was. It's not bad. This thing is impressive. My buddy, the old Jimmy Squatch, if you guys remember him, he has one of these, and it's quite impressive. Bought it, come with a bottle to put my alcohol in as well. Shipped, came in like right away. So man, I've been anxious to get this thing. I love it. There it is, made out of the old Venom bottle. You see right through it. So what makes it cool is when you pack it in something, it doesn't take up much room. Yeah, it's a large stove, but that's the cool thing about it being a large stove, is that you can pack stuff in it. Awesome. So somehow this thing was put in on a press where it took the top of the bottle and just shoved it right through itself in the middle, and then it's packed in here with what looks like carbon fiber or fiberglass or something like that. So that's where you fill it up. So since I'm out here, got my new stove, I want to try it out, show you guys how this thing works, because this thing is amazing. Love it. I figured it'd be a good idea to cook up a little bit of hot tea. Yeah. So let's do that, huh? So this thing's impressive, man. The old Jimmy Squatch brings this with him just about every time. It's cool because it's the stove and a pot holder all in the same. Just put that up there like that, and then let it cook away. Now, granted, I'm in the garage, so this is ideal conditions. And before anybody makes comments about, oh, well, how about windscreen, this and that and the other, you're never going to have perfect conditions. It's always going to be far from ideal. So I'm just going to show you burn time. That's it. And then you can watch me get water hot and make some tea. Cool. So the way you fill that is pretty cool. Right along here by the barcode, you just take your squirt bottle and start putting it in there. I'm probably going to put roughly about an ounce in there. I got just a little bit more than 2 ounces in there, so I'm probably going to dump about that much in there. Maybe not quite so much, because this thing really burns pretty hot for an impressive period of time. Now this is the way Zelf said with his instructions to fill this thing, was this way. So this is how I'm going to do it. I mean, he made it, he knows. You fill it up and then just pour off the excess. So I'm just slowly, see, as you can see here, I'm filling it up. It just goes right down inside that wick. Get that wick good and wet. And apparently to fill it up right here, upon looking at this, it looks like this is one piece that comes around and starts here and goes around and ends to here. So this is not packed quite as tight, it looks like to me. I could be wrong. So if feel free to correct me, Zelf, please. I don't want to tell anybody the wrong thing. So let's light this baby up. This is it's a 16, well, it's got markers to 16 ounces. I got probably about 20 ounces of water in here. There's stuff floating in it too, so it's good 20 ounces of dirty water. I'm going to heat this up on this stove, pour it in my cup with a tea bag in it. So that's pretty well it. So I put roughly Looks like maybe about 3/4 of an ounce, not a full ounce, so we're going to run with that. Got my phone handy. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer as soon as I light that. There we go. It's lit. Starting the timer. So there we go. You can see the timer's ticking. There we go. Now, I'm not using any denatured alcohol or anything like that. I like to use Everclear or some sort of generic grain alcohol, because denatured alcohol and any kind of product like that, I don't like to carry it in my pack, because if my bottle splits or breaks or something like that, then if I got food in there, well, my food just got poisoned, and that sucks. So at least with Everclear or grain alcohol, if it gets in my food, well, it's not going to poison me and kill me. I'll just feel a little happier about it. So currently we're up to 50 seconds. Of course, it's going to burn a heck of a lot longer than that. So you guys just sit back and relax. Guys, I know you probably had the same problem I do. You're in the winter time, the old air is dry, you're playing with fire, that really dries out the air. You're inside where the heater's running, air's dry in there, and you wind up with dry skin. You know, good, dry, scaly, patchy skin like you turn into a snake or something. Well, the problem with that is you gotta go get lotion. And lotion leaves you greasy. It just doesn't go away. And every lotion I've ever found smells like a chick. Dudes, we don't want to smell like chicks. So, you probably already carry like chapstick or some sort of lip balm. Not only is that good for shaving off chunks and wiping it into lint balls for fire starting material, but man, old dry knuckles, it's all split open. Yeah, wipe some of that on your lips and then come over here and wipe it on your knuckles just like that. Especially if you get the good medicated stuff that stinks like an old man. That's what you want. Put that right there on those knuckles. Rub it in. You got no more problem with dry skin. And it doesn't leave you just super greasy either. It's not bad. Oh yeah, it leaves you smelling all medicated like an old stinky old man. It's awesome. So there's your beauty tip for today, guys. Stay ugly, gentlemen. Okay, so while that's cooking, this is a side view. Is that not the coolest thing ever? Pot just sits right on that. It's just awesome. I love it. It is sweet. Check that out. So far, 6 minutes 45 seconds, and we're steaming away. That's got bubbles down in there, so that's probably just about hot enough to go ahead and make some tea. Now we're up to 7 minutes. Yeah, and 7 minutes is about the burn time I got out of the penny stove I made, and that was about it. And what makes this good is that within a 7-minute period, I can heat a whole lot more water in here, because this is all one big solid flame instead of a bunch of little small jets. So it's a hotter burning stove. That's what makes this thing beautiful. But it's easy. I mean, you can make a simple windscreen out of some tin foil that just goes around like that, or you can even take a larger soup can and just sit down on top of this thing and just drill some holes around it, and then set this up above it and really concentrate your heat underneath there. And it also acts as a windscreen too, so there's options for that. But I'm not getting into that. I just want to play with my stove and show it off. So yeah, look at that. That's good and warm. That's good and warm. Here we go. 9 minutes 20 seconds. I got water plenty hot enough to make my tea, so I'm going to go ahead and pour that in there. There we go. That's cool. Look at that. Still going good. 9.5 minutes. See how long it burns. Just went out. well, that was about 5 seconds ago, so we'll call that 11 minutes and 5 seconds on just under an ounce of alcohol. And that's burning a lot at one time with that big flame. That's pretty cool, man. That's impressive. I love this stove. I love it. Man, that is cool. Yeah, dunk the tea. I like how hot that is. That's 24 ounces of cold water. So while my tea's getting ready, it's also about lunchtime. So I want to show you something cool that Zelf showed on his video when he was playing around with that stove that he made. And since some of you guys probably have not subscribed to him yet, I hope you do. It'd be cool. I'm going to show you what he did. So Zelf, I'm not stealing your stuff here, but I just want to show these guys so that way they can go see it for themselves on yours. But, you know, I got my tea getting ready there. But what he did was pretty cool. I got a couple of hot dogs here. It's lunchtime. I'm hungry. Wrap these things up in a little foil. And that's what I really dig about this stove too. And I don't know why the Jimmy Squatch didn't think about that either. But yeah, I'll have to have a little chat with him about that. But it also is not only just good for heating water. I'm going to roast those hot dogs wrapped up in that foil. Check this out. It's awesome. Let's load this thing back up with more alcohol. Probably won't need as much this time. This is cool, by the way, now. I mean, see, that's nice and cool. You never, ever want to reload one of these while they're hot. Ever. I'm doing 2. I'm not hungry enough to eat 3, so let's see if we can just make this where it sits up there like so. That'd be kind of cool. Luckily, the foil will transfer the heat. And we're lit again. So we'll let that old flame just lick those hot dogs a bit. There. I already hear it sizzling. Do you hear that? Awesome. I have to go get out the Leatherman or something to flip those. Yeah, look at that. Flames coming all the way up to the top of the hot dogs. Sweet. Let's cook some dogs. Oh yeah. Man kitchen tools. Back in you go. Get the other side. There we are. That's freaking sweet. Ah, I'll have some tea for that. Well, those dogs are pretty well roasted, so let's just take those off the fire. And see, and it's even cool too. So we can finish it off. A little bit of that steaming over here. Look at that. Oh man, this thing's so much darn fun. Love it. Oh man, Big Al's gonna love that when we go camping. I'm gonna let that stove burn out, and then that'll allow these bad boys to cool, and we'll crack them open. Told you that stove is sweet. It's freaking awesome. And man, great craftsmanship. Just have yourself a look at that. Behold, take it in. And look inside there. That is cool. He cut it just right where it says Black Mamba. Piercing energy that strikes back. Look at that. Just right up inside there. That is just sick. I love it. Awesome. So, oh man, that's a little bit warm. But there's the dogs. There's some tea. See how these old dogs turned out. I may not have cooked them very long, but then again, I may have to, so I don't know. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Some nitrate sticks. Yeah, that's good. Best hot dog I ever ate. Cooked on a super stove. Well, I think I'm gonna call it my super bad butt Venom stove. Because that's pretty sweet. This is bad butt. Man, thank you guys for watching. Go say hi to Zelf. Go check it out. This isn't the only thing he makes. He makes some really cool stoves, man. Go check him out. Go look at all the cool links I put up there for this stuff, and look at his channel, because he shows every time he makes something, he demonstrates it, and they're pretty freaking awesome. Man, if I was rich, that man would be rich. Let's just put it that way. It'd be cool. So, man, anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. I'll catch y'all later. I don't know about you guys. Airplane, cars. Noisy. What happens when you have a garage studio? I'm about to die. Well, we'll see. Probably due for another take anyway. Take 3. Stay ugly, dudes.